So, in the wake of the Brexit deal, it's still pretty clear that there remains a scornful anti-Brexit sentiment within the UK. It was exacerbated in the mainstream media a couple of weeks ago, where we saw comedians on the BBC refer to Brexit as a cancer and describe Nigel Farage as a sack of meat. Now, I'm all for the idea that when it comes to comedy, everything should be fair game. But the very fact that this humor resonates with an audience is just the latest example of how rhetoric that appeals to emotion has really crafted the narrative around Brexit and fueled this anti-Brexit social crusade, despite what the facts say. Because it still lingers that Brexit and xenophobia are two sides of the same coin. Now, regardless of what your motivations may have been for voting to leave, the reality of the Brexit deal could not be further from that, because it's in fact the EU that discriminates against immigrants based on their country of birth. When we were an EU member state, any immigrant from any other EU country could freely move to the UK, regardless of their skill set, while we held immigrants from countries outside of the EU, skilled immigrants from India, Pakistan, South Africa, America, to a different standard. They would have to meet certain application criteria and requirements. Now, why should our immigration system prioritize people based on nothing more than their nationality? Moving to a universal points-based system isn't necessarily about curbing the number of immigrants, although it is likely to fall, but it now means we can move to a system that treats people equitably and based on merit alone, and not one that discriminates against immigrants based on nothing more than their arbitrary birthplace.